What's up, guys? My name is Bobby. Just out here kind of doing like a little run walk. The reason I'm making this video is I'm on day 22 of the 75 hard challenge. It was developed by Andy Frisella. If you haven't heard of him or haven't listened to him or read his book or tried his program, I highly recommend it. And I've got about 10 minutes left on my walk here. I just wanted to kind of go through a little recap of my experience over the last 22 days. So, you know, my girlfriend is doing this challenge too. And, you know, her goals are a little different than mine in terms of the challenge. But, you know, she said she was going to do it. She had told me a little bit about it. And it was interesting to me, but I had no intention of starting it. And on the morning that she started, she sent me a link to Andy Frisella's podcast, where he talks about the 75 hard program and what it is and how it works and what you can expect from it. And so I started it. I started listening to it while I was in bed, just waking up, and it really spoke to me. The guy speaks my language. I got up out of bed and I just hit the sidewalk. Started going for a walk. I knew I needed to pick up a gallon of water, so I did that, and I started my challenge 22 days ago. I had just happened to join a gym maybe a week prior to that and gone a few times. I've been there every single day since then. In the beginning, you know, I thought I was in fine shape. I'm not a particularly overweight guy, but I'm an inactive guy when left to my own devices. And the first day after my walk and picking up my water, I went to the gym and thought, well, maybe let's see if I can still run a mile. And so I set it to a pretty moderate pace, pretty weak pace, but I did a mile. And then upstairs was like a barbell class. And I went up there and went into the barbell class, mostly women, put some weight on, and proceeded with the workout. And it was one of the most humbling experiences I've had in a long time, because about 5, maybe 10 minutes into the workout, I was gassed, and I had no strength left in my legs. And there were women in there that were just kicking my ass in this class. And I started to feel nauseous, and I started to feel sick, and I didn't make it through the class. Now, a lot of people might get discouraged from something like that or feel embarrassed, which I did feel embarrassed, but I was also motivated at the same time, just because I knew there's a greater purpose to this program than just, you know, becoming physically fit. This is one of the toughest things I've ever done in my life so far, but also only 22 days in, one of the most rewarding. I'm learning things about myself that I didn't know. I'm learning things about the world that I hadn't looked at before. I'm learning things about time management and all sorts of things. Because when you're packing 2 45-minute workouts into your day, no matter what, and reading motivational or entrepreneurial type books, drinking a gallon of water, following a diet, and not drinking or eating any cheap meals or anything like that. Plus, you have to get all your regular responsibilities done. I'm a father as well. I have a full-time job, and you know, I've managed to fit all this in and actually become even more productive through it. I'm also the kind of guy that'll procrastinate, and I suffer from laziness. This program is teaching me to attack things head on. One thing in particular, well, 2 things in particular would be my taxes. I'll let my taxes go for several years, just ignore it. Right now I'm in the process of cleaning all that up. Also, my credit. I'm in the process of repairing my credit, which wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. And these aren't things that are outlined in the book. These aren't things that are outlined in the program. These are things that you naturally develop the ability to take care of. I've got this crazy new confidence and drive that has maybe never been there before. I wouldn't consider myself an overachiever by any means, but I'm studying real estate market. I'm looking into investments. I'm looking into how to get money to, grow wealth for yourself. I'm learning a lot. I'm 22 days in. I'm on my 4th book. Right now I'm reading Grant Cardone's The 10X Rule. Kind of a slow starter, but I'm into the middle of the book now and it's really good. I can't stress enough how valuable this free program is. I mean, I'm just, like I said, a little over 3 weeks in, and I can already see my life changing. My relationships are, for the most part, thriving. I've also chosen to distance myself and cut myself off from things that I feel like might not be best beneficial for me at the moment in terms of relationships and people. And sometimes you got to distance yourself from people with love to take care of yourself and grow yourself. It's just a lot of things that I've heard people say before, but when you're not doing the fucking work, it doesn't make sense. And then when you are, those little things that people that have what you want, things that they're saying start to make sense. So today I'm going to finish this walk. I'm going to go home and read my pages out of my book. I'm going to get in the truck and go to the gym because I got to work at 2:30 and that's just a few hours away. Leg day today, my least favorite. But man, my experience with this so far has been great. And I'm going to try to keep it up.